Hi, I'm Pakala12, and today we play with this advanced labyrinth, which is built with a feedback. And so we have sensors like we had in pointillism or in circle packing. This time we have four for each, and yeah, we have a timer. You know, we have a lifespan for our seekers, and yeah, we don't build this. Let me take this from the background, and yeah, I'll better have this here. Okay, so we don't build this, but I'll walk you through everything. And yeah, as we did for circle packing or for pointillism, we have seekers. Okay, so let me show you the input parameters. Okay, so we have a resolution, grid size. If we change this to 16, and we need to reset. Okay, or yeah, we can have much more. And we have 6 seekers, and so those 6 takes as a task to rotate, okay, 90 degrees, and we can have many more. Okay, let me reset. So now we have 32. So yeah, if I'll go with a smaller grid, maybe it's more visible. Okay, so now we have a lot of seekers. What else we have here? We have sensors for the red squares, and those sensors will solve the color if the squares are next to a bar, let's say those bars, then it gets white. Other way, if it's floating or stays in the middle, then it's red. Okay, and yeah, let's see how we did this. So first, let's have a look on a seekers. Okay, so here we have 6 by 6, which is enough for having 32 seekers. Okay, now this is moving with random seed each frame. Okay, now those points are points in space, and so we need to pick them up and give them certain task to rotate. Okay, so their value increase from 0 to 90. Okay, and being in a feedback, that value it's getting add, let's say, for and yeah, this manner all the seekers will solve the rotation and add to the previous state. Okay, and here we did the trick with multiply with the grid count, and then divide or multiply with 1 divided by the grid, and just add a little offset in order to be sure the value we have here will hit exactly our grid. Okay, so we have that, and then with the 2 repacks, we only we build a texture only with 32 points. You see the missing 4 points. Also from here we do the trick with the math square add and the ceiling, and then a limit to be sure we stay in 0, 1. So this is the mask. I also mark here where this mask goes. So it goes in the timer. Okay, and then we have a picker. This picker let me take you inside. Okay, this speaker have a trigger telling us when the seeker is born. Okay, so we have for one frame we have one value everywhere where the seeker gets born, and obviously it takes the task to rotate. Okay, and we did something like this also in Firefox, in Fireworks tutorial, and yeah, this is not something new. So we have this picker, and yeah, right now the random values here are picked, and they stay till the lifespan of each seeker. Okay, and let's have a look at the timer. Okay, so the timer, it's a feedback, okay, and a mate, and like usual. Okay, so here we just let's see. So we subtract 1, and then we seal. Okay, so because I want to find out when those value gets to 1, then it's the time when the seeker finished the job, and so I need another one. Okay, so yeah, this is how mate works. Okay, and then here I have a noise because I want to have rotation also with minus or plus. Okay, and yeah, according to seekers out, I'll have a mouse, and here with some scatter points tool, if I go fully black, I'll have only one direction, or also fully white. Okay, but let's stay in the middle. So we have either rotation or to plus or minus. Okay, and yeah, we multiply this with our mask, and then yeah, we actually multiply with the speed to control how fast each seeker will rotate. Okay, so and also this trigger, we need this trigger in timer, in picker, in render also. So picker was the one before, where it picked the random values when and while it's needed. Okay, and let's go see the UV. The UV, it's here. It's simple. So we have the UV for the bars, and the UV which is slightly offset for the squares. Okay, like in previous labyrinth tutorial. Okay, we have those pink as we use them for instancing. Okay, and then we have a render. And we actually render two textures. The one is the value for the rotation while it's happening. Okay, so here we see all the seekers in action, and yeah, the values for the rotation. Some of them are black because they go to minus, so it's the opposite rotation. And here I want to have the exact moment when each seeker get bored. Okay, so those two goes into rotation. Okay, now in order to solve the rotation, we can't just add the texture in which we have the value growing slowly. Okay, instead we add 90 degrees on our feedback. We add 90 degrees the moment the seeker finish is rotation. Okay, so it's no need to add angle 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I don't add anything. I just have the rotation going from 0 to 90, and when it gets here, I add 90 to my stack, to my feedback. Okay, so this is the trick that we did it here. Okay, so I'll have render out and also render out too. And this time here we have the moment the seeker gets born. Okay, and that means yeah, we need to add 90 there. So, and here we put above the slow rotation to have a smooth motion. Okay, and here in the color we built four sensors. Okay, so those 4 sensors, then we arrange it in order to compute and find out when we need to change the color for the little squares, little red squares. And yeah, if we arrange our sensors like this, like in a square, we can have a nice pixelate 2 by 2. Okay, and so we know exactly if one point in our grid have neighbors, have the bars neighbors. So those reds have no neighbor, and once a bar gets close or next to the rectangle, this one change the color to white to match the bars. Okay, and yeah, it's a good arrangement. And yeah, then nothing difficult here. Okay, now what else I want to show you is this starting position. Okay, so we can start with 0 angle, and if we reset this, we have this type of start. Okay, 0 angle, and we do have some 45 actually. You know, this is because here we add 45. If you remember for a previous labyrinth, when we put the bars like this, and then we needed to add 45 to shape the labyrinth better. Okay, so either we start with 0, okay, or we can start with some noisy with a noise actually. So okay, like this, or I use checker, and we map the checker from 01 to 090. And yeah, I like this pattern. Okay, and yeah, this is pretty much it. Please play with this, and yeah, the next tutorial in the same technique would be on how to move circles, let's say, and don't let them have them collide to each other while they move. Okay, this actually was my plan for the tutorial, but I believe for 2 or 3 weeks or maybe more, I had this in mind, and yeah, I'm glad I did it, because it does takes a little bit different approach. Okay, and what else? Yeah, we render out, and this one here it's only for debugging, because I had some not errors, but I didn't have the desired output right from the first go, and so I need that to debug. So here are the places where I have the sensors, okay, and yeah, this is only for debugging purpose, and yeah, I leave it here. I don't delete it. This is my file as I make it. So yeah, this was my walkthrough in I would say much advanced labyrinth technique, and I really hope you like this, and thank you so much for your support. See you in the next one. Bye.